And we're live. Oh,
Hi. I'm in a singing mode. Can you tell?
good morning. Do your morning good morning song.
Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, dear viewers. That's my jazz version. Good morning to you. I just got some great news. So that got exciting.
Damn, I like that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh, thank you.
I had to give you one.
It's been so
So,
long since I got to sing in front of people.
as y'all might know, today is Wednesday, so that means that
The Melanated Morning Show with DJ Kid Disco and co-host Cinda Williams.
and it's the Melanated Morning Show. We will be back in how long will we be back, Seabury?
In 3.5 minutes.
So go get your coffee and stuff and get ready.
WGFB-FM Radio.
So are you ready?
Yeah. How it used to be. Something for everyone. 24/7, 365.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
For the health and safety of our guests and team members, we're here for you. That means frequently deep cleaning our stores and wiping down carts and baskets after each use, reserving dedicated shopping hours for our most vulnerable guests, providing masks and gloves to our team members, and offering contactless shopping options through the Target app, like Drive Up and same-day delivery. We are here for you now more than ever, and your health and safety is our highest priority. Learn more at target.com/a bullseye view.
New Dunkin' Refreshers. Vibrant fruit flavors like strawberry, dragon fruit, and peach passion fruit. B vitamins and energy from green tea. All under 200 calories. Order ahead via the Dunkin' app for a contactless way to order, pay, and pick up in the drive-thru. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Amazon is hiring near you. Earn a competitive wage and start as soon as 7 days. No resume or experience required. Health and safety are a top priority with all of Amazon's roles and sites. Amazon is taking precautions in their buildings to keep people healthy. Go to amazon.com/apply. That's amazon.com/apply. Amazon is an equal opportunity employer.
Hey everybody, it is Shelly Show Williams, host of Single on a Saturday Night. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Single on a Saturday Night TV. That's at Single on a Saturday Night TV. Follow us on Instagram and we'll follow back. Hey everybody, it's Shelly Show Williams, Philly's Oprah, executive producer of Urban Expressions, Single on a Saturday Night, but I am a business, social media, and media coach. And if you're looking to show up on social media with a purpose, I have a course for you. Have you been struggling as an entrepreneur trying to figure out how to get people to engage, how to get people to buy, how to get people just to see you on social media? I have just a course for you. Please go to ShellyShowWilliams.com to find out more.
WGFB-FM Radio.
So are you ready?
Yeah. How it used to be. Something for everyone. 24/7, 365.
Yo, what's good? This is Tracy Lee, and you already know I gets down with the get down, man. Grown Folks Radio all day.
Hi, everybody. This is Cinda Williams, and I am the co-host of the Melanated Morning Show and the host of the PPC Radio Show. And you are listening to Grown Folks Radio.
The Melanated Morning Show with DJ Kid Disco and co-host Cinda Williams.
And we're back, Melanated Morning Show. First of all, I wanted to give a shout out to my girl Nikki, who does all of our drops, and I mean she does all of our drops. I'm just gonna real quick.
It's the PPC Radio Show, hosted by Cinda Williams and co-hosted by Shelly Williams. Music by All Night Long. DJ Joe Storm on the Grown You're grooving folk. With your girl. Grooving with your girl. DJ Sin said 100 on the ones and twos. You go, girl. Old school Sunday with DJ Kid Go and DJ Old Man 94 on the GrownFolksRadio.com.
So yeah, I gotta earn my keep, Seabreeze. So I'm promoting my girl Nikki. You can check her out over there at commercialkings.com. They got different packages and the whole 9 yards. Of course,
what's her name? Nikki? Do you know her last name?
On there, no, they don't give that. They just, they have the different.
So they don't give last names because they don't want no stalkers.
Yeah, so just type in there your girl Nikki. It'll come.
That's funny.
Yeah, I'm just keeping it real, but I'm keeping my part of the bargain because she gives us super cheap. So,
you're so
you know what?
And I love your voice. I love your voice, Nikki. You go, girl.
That's
you
right.
go, girl.
So, I was watching the news for the past couple of days. Wait a minute, we got an echo. We got to wait for Seabreeze to turn her sound down.
Oh, it's not on. I don't got. That's not me. I don't have an echo. That's you, my friend. I don't know what you got over there, but it ain't over here.
Right. I don't hear the echo. All right. So, I've been watching the news lately, Seabreeze, because I wanted to be. I'm like, all right, we've been basically talking about absolutely nothing. We've been having like the Seinfeld marathon here lately on the Melanated Morning Show. I was like, okay, I'm going to stay. And I actually stayed up. I have not been to sleep yet. No, I'm lying.
I've done that a lot lately, thanks to some friends of mine.
Ooh.
Keeping me awake all the time, 24 hours, a couple of days in a row. I thought I was too old for that. I really didn't think it was possible. But I found that it is very possible to.
So I've been watching the news, and can I share with you my thoughts?
Sure, of course.
And then I want to give you what actually happened. First of all, this world is screwed up. It's the same shit every day.
Every day.
Ever since Google the Fool left, they really have nothing to talk about. And it's I don't know. So what's going on new? Well, the G7, the World Summit starts. G7 Summit starts tomorrow, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I know that Biden is on his way right now as they speak. He should be on Air Force One with his his little cocktail drink and whatnot. So that's supposed to start. I believe I know the host country is England, and I do believe that it's in London. Because I know, Seabreeze, help me out. What's the Prime Minister's name? Not Prime Minister. The Mayor of London. What's his?
Mayor of London? Why would I know that? I don't know. Baz, we need you. Any of my British friends, please hook us out. A mayor of London? Is there such a thing? Are you talking about Boris Yeltsin or whatever his name is? That guy.
Boris. Is it somebody Brown?
Oh, I have no clue. Hey, Rob. Hey, what's up?
Nah, crap.
Can you tell I took my vitamins today, and I haven't had any.
You really are on one today. I wasn't.
I promise. It took me an hour and a half to get out of bed today. I was supposed to get up at 6, and I got up at 7:30. I was like, uh-oh, we got a problem, everybody. But I took my little vitamins that I take in the morning, and I woke up.
Because you really are amped today. So it really ain't much going. I mean, Kamala Harris is just returning from her trip in the Mexico. I think it was Mexico and Guatemala and a couple other places.
What?
And basically, she's saying the same thing everybody else is saying. You know, screwing that. Like, well, why haven't you gone to the border yet? I'll get there. You know, that's basically what I
What
got
is she
from
gonna
it.
go do? Look at the border? What can she do by herself? Congress has to do something. That's their job. What's she gonna go do? Go to the border, sit on the border, like play
Shit,
hopscotch. What's she gonna do?
shit
Hi,
if I know.
Boo. Thank you. Beth got
You know
a
what I think?
job, y'all. Beth got a job. Oh my gosh, I hope that doesn't conflict with the Melanated After Dark. And we're a 3-hour difference. It shouldn't. I hope. I hope you're off by 5, Bethy Boo, because that's when we start at 8 o'clock our time.
Good morning to everybody. I'm blind as a bat.
Hi,
So
Sherry. Hi, Ramon. Hi, cousin Elizabeth.
I'm just saying hi to everybody through Seabreeze. Yeah, I mean, and you know what's really going on? I was watching Fox News the other night, and I'm like, first of all, Laura Ingraham, they need to really ban her. Her and the other dude, Tucker Carlson. So they're talking about the border, and they're saying, well, the stuff that the Biden should be impeached for what? Are you serious?
They're just using trigger words that their base likes to hear. That's all. Okay. It's Monday.
So I'm listening to them talk, and I'm like, you know what's really going on? Here's what's really going on. The Republicans are still on some, we're going to win the 2022 election. I don't see it happening, but okay, they think they're going to win. So they're going to oppose everything that Biden is doing so that they can run on that. See, he screwed up the border. See, he did this. See, he made crime. No, he didn't.
Do you know who cares about what's happening at the border? If you honestly, the people that are at the border.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. The rest of the people don't really care unless they got family at the border, or they're at the border, or they live on the border, or they're those poor people at the border. They care about the border. Everybody else cares about food for their family, rent, their mortgage, where they going this weekend. That's all bullcrap. Don't want nobody care. Hi, Friday. Friday Phil. Tucker Carlson is still salty after getting owned by Jon Stewart. He hasn't been relevant since forever. You ain't. He relevant
ain't lying.
to his family members, and his family is his base, but that's about it. Don't nobody care.
Tucker Carlson is an embarrassment to television. And so is the Ingram lady. She's just as bad as Susie Q. The QAnon lady. Who, by the way, says that she's running for president definitely in 2024.
Who? Oh, God.
Yeah.
She's just trying to up her purchase price.
Ooh. You know, somebody was using the Trump name to scandal people out of money, and it worked.
Yes.
They have this new, well, it's not new. They have this, the FBI, they have this app called Anam. And what it is super, super encrypted. And it's so encrypted that they didn't know that the government actually created the app and put this other app inside the app so that they can basically unencrypt everything they're saying. Right. They finally did the stuff that they found out. The black mercenaries that were on there and all that kind of stuff. And guess whose name came up in that?
Who?
Susie Q.
Susie Q, the crazy QAnon lady. Okay, I'm making up songs. I am definitely too hard.
Well, she really,
sorry.
She really is just that. That woman crazy.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
You ever seen somebody like around the way or something? You'd be like, you don't really care if she don't say good morning to you because like this lady crazy as hell. You know, like the old cat lady might live at the bottom of the block or something. You know.
I love all people.
So you ain't never had a cat lady in your neighborhood?
Tons of them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know all about. Sometimes I'm like, hey, I love getting to know the cat lady because the cat lady usually got some knowledge. Call me crazy.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, you're right, Friday. She was on that Shut Up and Dribble. Yeah.
Shut
When
up and travel.
yeah, when LeBron and them was going at Black Lives Matter last year, I was just shut up and dribble. I'm like, these people.
She's
But
so
see, they were hiding behind Trump, so they could do that and get away with it. You know, that was the tone of the country back then. But things have changed. Like, listen, things are going to always evolve and change, whether you like it or not. That's just the way it is.
I'm sorry. It's the way it is.
That's what Tupac said. That's just the way it is. So listen, since you got all this energy, tell us about. Let's get into one of the topics. You already did it. That's all the news I got, y'all. Ain't really nothing else going on.
If you guys
Seriously.
got something, let us know.
I did get my
you can always
thing,
call
Breeze.
it. What?
I did get my final shot.
Oh, and you didn't get sick, did you?
Huh?
You didn't get sick?
Nah. I was kind of sluggish for like when you called me yesterday, I was
Yeah, you were out.
I was. TV was watching me. I don't even know what the hell it was on. For real. But I was like that all weekend, but it wasn't a bad thing. It's just I just didn't feel like doing shit. So
Did you fix the phones?
Huh?
Did you fix the phones?
Yes and no. We'll talk about that after or off the air. Yes and no.
So in other words, y'all can't call, but you can comment if you want us to talk about something specific in the news. And
but I can make a promise.
Or you can email me at ppc selfheal@gmail.
But I can make another promise. Sure. By the time the PPC radio show comes on, it will be handled. Thank you for reminding me. I knew there was somebody I was supposed to cuss out today, besides the cable company.
You know, Friday Field, they've been telling me that since she got nominated to be the VP. Everybody's like, you got to play Kamala Harris. You know, I could see that. I could see that. Hi, Francis.
You playing Kamala? Yeah, I can see that.
I can see that. I can see that. Yep.
Your kind of favor, except for she wears a whole lot more makeup than I've ever seen you wear.
I don't wear. I got some lips.
Yeah. Well, she.
Teeny bit of color on my cheeks. I said.
She goes retarded with it.
That's her people. She's not in charge of that.
Good answer, but I can see you playing that. Yeah, I can see that. By the way, Cinda, you're so great for the. Oh yeah. Yeah, I can see that. I can really see that. So, girly.
Yeah.
How was Vegas? Let's just get right into it. Let's not.
Okay, this is a longer conversation than 17 minutes though, because we got a break coming up. But
well, then you know what? Then we're going to save that for after. That's going to be the conversation after the break.
Hi, Paula.
Let's save it for after the break. So, I'm going to go back a little bit, just a tad bit, and I want to talk about the new Marvel series that's coming out on Disney. Everybody's talking about it. Loki.
Oh, one of my favorite characters.
Yes. Are you going to check? I know I'm going to check it out. Are you going to check it out?
We already been talking about it. Definitely. Oh,
damn.
We are Marvel antics. Is that Marvel fanatics? I don't know how. We watch it all.
Here too.
Aunt Tizzy, I am so fired up. It's the vitamins I take. It really is. It's got me hyped. I talk a lot.
Damn, other people say like, you wired for sound.
I am, and I'm not even like talking in the mic or anything.
Nah, you just boom, 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 boom. I
It's
love
like
it.
I'm on some kind of bad drug, but I'm not, I promise. I'm just in a good mood. I had a lot of rest in Texas. Thank you, Hassan and Cheryl, Corinne, Connor, Percy, and Sam. I'm sending it to you. I can do this.
Like
You
you
should receive it right now. Receive the energy.
seem like you had a good time in Texas.
I I had a great time, but it was not like, oh my gosh, it was so much. No. Yeah, maybe Sherry. She says I still got some Vegas in me. I really think it's the Texas because I slept every day for 12 hours at least, every day, 12 hours a
Damn.
day. I was exhausted and emotionally traumatized, you know. So I slept and slept and slept a lot. And I have this energy because I needed that. And I worked the whole time I was there, but I also slept. I didn't even see them. They're like night owls. Especially my nieces, they're up all night and they go to bed at 6. Me, I'm up at, I was going upstairs by 8:30 to start my meditation and prayers and knocked out by 9:15. And no, so maybe not 12 hours. No.
That's why I was shocked
10
when you
hours, maybe
texted
like
me.
10 hours.
When you texted me Friday, was it Friday?
Mm-hmm.
It was like 11 o'clock our time. I'm thinking, the hell are you still doing up? I was like, oh yeah, but it is Vegas.
Yeah, that's a 3-hour difference. I didn't expect to hear back from you.
I was wired for sound my damn self.
Well, yeah, you're a night owl.
Yeah, I am. Since
See,
I was a kid. Yeah.
I've always been a morning bird. I'm a morning bird. I'm a cardinal singing my song. Although today I was a cardinal at 7:30. At 6 o'clock, that alarm went off. I was like, oh, no, I'm not doing it today. I'm staying right here. So I got half my workout done. I got to get the rest done after 4 today. After 4 today, I'll get the rest.
What's the weather been like in Indiana? Because this hot is.
It's been muggy, but rain, rain, rain. Lots of rain. This is the rainiest summer and spring that I can remember.
Yeah, it did rain a lot yesterday. It poured.
Yesterday it rained part of the day, and today it's supposed to rain all day. But it's so nice. It's the perfect walking in the rain day. I can't wait to get out there after 4 and get my walk on. But I gotta slather on the bug repellent because I walk in the woods. It's like this wooded area, and they just love to chow down. Hi, cousin. What's up? I hope you come back this afternoon. All my family. And I consider all of you my family, but then some of you are my biological family. You got to come back today. You normally don't. Today, Hassan's coming on. So y'all got to come on because Hassan got a lot to say, and I want y'all to support him. Hassan, 2 to 4 Eastern on the PPC radio.
On what? I was going to say on what you just.
What?
Let me help you out. Let me help family, because I'm family too. I don't care if y'all don't like me or not. I don't care. That's.
They like you. Although yesterday somebody told me, and she's listening right now, that you played too many bum bum ba-dums.
Oh well, then people need to stop saying stupid shit because
he only plays that. He only does that when somebody says something silly or that he doesn't agree with or whatever. I'm not gonna call you out who said that, but she was like, sometimes she wouldn't listen. She's like, but there's just too many of those. She got to turn it off.
Okay, let me take a chance.
But she's back, so thank you, sweetheart.
Let me look.
In spite of this guy.
Who would that be? Elizabeth, was you talking about me?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't my cousin.
Oh, wait a minute.
She said it's lots of rain in Ohio. Man, I need to get to Ohio. I haven't been there. I was supposed to be there a year ago when Daddy passed, because I want to write this book on Daddy, and I want everybody's perspectives, but I just.
Ohio? What part of Ohio?
Eastern, right next to West Virginia.
Damn. The hills.
Right next to West Virginia. Like it's called Martins Ferry, Bel Air. Right next to, what's it called? What's the little town that's the West Virginia town that's right there? I'm blocking it for some reason. I know you don't know, but they know.
I ain't never been to West Virginia.
Oh, and how unfortunate for you.
I don't know nobody down there.
You are traveling, my friend. Get around. See this beautiful
You know what?
country.
I
Wheeling.
need to get around.
Thank you, buddy. Wheeling, West
But
Virginia.
But I only like to go to places where I know some folks or they got some good weed. Like if neither one of those are prevalent,
I
I'm
don't
not.
think that's Ohio. Sorry. I mean, they might have very good illegal weed. Yeah, Francis. They might have very good. We got all three saying Wheeling, Wheeling, Wheeling. Yep. Wheeling, West Virginia. Yeah, that was where I spent my summers with all these folks.
In West Virginia?
Well, between the two, Ohio and West Virginia, because there's a bridge that separates them. Tri-state, yeah. Do you know how long? You know, I was researching it because I was trying to figure out how in the world I'm coming to Pennsylvania to hang out with my friends and go see my baby. I still don't know how, but I'm trying to figure it out. Wheeling has dog fights. Hey, Aunt Sadika. I love my Aunt Sadika. Her name on here is Alice. That's my auntie. Shoot, I should have Aunt Sadika on here. She would be fun. She's silly. Oh man, her and Aunt Tizzy, Francis, all y'all, Sherry. We should do a family day on the Melanated Morning Show. But as you can see, I have a lot of family. It only takes 9 hours from here to get to you, DJ Kadisco.
Okay.
It's only a 9-hour drive. Hi, I miss you inside.
Okay, where's this going?
I'm just trying to figure out, you know, maybe we can raise some money and rent me a car so I can drive. I would love to drive. That way I could stop in Wheeling and in Martins Ferry. I can stop and see my family in Ohio. And then I can come on to Philadelphia. And then I got to go see my girl, Anissa. She's, you know, her husband is one of the coaches for the Steelers. So can go see her. And then I can go see my baby girl, Sophia, in New York for her birthday. And then I can go up and see my friends up in New York, and I can record a song I need to record in their studio. And I just got all kind of thoughts in my head. I just need to get those funds together so I can make this trip. I'd rather drive than fly. Although gas is expensive again. What's wrong?
Yeah. You were so live this morning.
So my cousin says, what's up with these? Okay, they just hatched. They've been 17, the cicadas. They've been 17 years dormant, and they've hatched, and they're going to have new babies, and they're going to go dormant for another 17 years. Is it 17 years or 18 years? It's either 17 or 18 years. And so they are really singing up a storm, and I'm loving them. I love that sound. When we were driving, when I got picked up from the airport, William picked me up from the airport, it was like, you could just hear, he had the windows down so I could hear. It was like a huge chorus. It was beautiful. All right, we got 1 minute till we have a break. And I take a big gulp of water.
And whatever else you might need.
3.5 minutes, y'all. Don't go. Please share. Tell all your friends to join us for this interesting, stimulating conversation.
Yes, for those who are tuning in for the first time, you're going to hear commercials for the next 3 minutes. And after that, you're going to hear another half an hour of us talking about
Vegas next.
That part. Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Las Vegas. What she said.
The Melanated Morning Show with DJ Kid Disco and co-host Cinda Williams. WGFB-FM radio.
So are you ready?
How it used to be. Something for everyone. 24/7, 365.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
For the health and safety of our guests and team members, we're here for you. That means frequently deep cleaning our stores and wiping down carts and baskets after each use, reserving dedicated shopping hours for our most vulnerable guests, providing masks and gloves to our team members, and offering contactless shopping options through the Target app, like Drive Up and same-day delivery. We are here for you now more than ever, and your health and safety is our highest priority. Learn more at target.com/a bullseye view.
New Dunkin' Refreshers. Vibrant fruit flavors like strawberry, dragon fruit, and peach passion fruit. B vitamins and energy from green tea. All under 200 calories. Order ahead via the Dunkin' app for a contactless way to order, pay, and pick up in the drive-thru. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Amazon is hiring near you. Earn a competitive wage and start as soon as 7 days. No resume or experience required. Health and safety are a top priority with all of Amazon's roles and sites. Amazon is taking precautions in their buildings to keep people healthy. Go to amazon.com/apply. That's amazon.com/apply. Amazon is an equal opportunity employer.
Hey everybody, it is Shelly Shell Williams, host of Single on a Saturday Night. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Single on a Saturday Night TV. That's at Single on a Saturday Night TV. Follow us on Instagram and we'll follow back. Hey everybody, it's Shelly Shell Williams, Philly's Oprah, executive producer of Urban Expressions, Single on a Saturday Night. But I am a business, social media, and media coach. And if you're looking to show up on social media with a purpose, I have a course for you. Have you been struggling as an entrepreneur, trying to figure out how to get people to engage, how to get people to buy, how to get people just to see you on social media? I have just the course for you. Please go to ShellyShellWilliams.com to find out more.
WGFB-FM radio.
So are you ready?
How it used to be. Something for everyone. 24/7, 365.
Yo, what's good? This is Tracy Lee, and you already know I gets down with the get down, man. Grown Folks Radio all day.
Hi, everybody. This is Cinda Williams, and I am the co-host of the Melanated Morning Show and the host of the PPC Radio Show. And you are listening to Grown Folks Radio.
Hi, we're back.
With DJ Kid Disco and co-host Cinda Williams.
Okay, we're back.
Are back.
Okay, so wait a minute. Seabreeze,
Yes.
go ahead. Tell us about
Okay, well, first of all, thank you to So Grateful Films for bringing me to Vegas. We are working on a project. I'm not going to talk about it yet because we're still working on it. So say a prayer for us. Hi, Lisa. Call me today. We're going to talk after the shows, after 4. I gotta see my friend. Anyway, yeah. So I'm working on a project, a very special project. I pray it works out because it's going to take my visibility to another level. It's a completely different project. It's not acting. And, but like I said, I have signed a document saying I can't talk about it too much yet. So, thank you. So I will let you guys know, but I can say it was So Grateful Films, which, by the way, I have a movie coming out with them called, is it called Darker Than Day? I got to look it up. I'll look it up. That movie is premiering June 19th, as is another movie I did called Life Ain't Like the Movies. Those are both premiering. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to invite Robert to come on to the show, to the Melanated Morning Show, and talk about it, if you don't mind, and Raphael to come on and talk about Dawn of Day, I think it's called. Anyway, went there for that. So it was a lot of fun. Hawthorne James was there, who is a good friend and a lovely person, even though he can be hardcore. And it was the day after Vegas opened. So you can only imagine what it was like. Okay. Think
it was a line outside and around the corner just to
honey, for everything. For everything. It was so many people there. And it wasn't just people it was the locals. There were so many locals partying that day. And okay. It was 110 degrees, so I'm very understanding. I get it. But I saw more titties and more booties than I like to see. Okay.
I'm jealous.
I know. But honestly, some of the titties and the booties that I was seeing needed to stay underneath more cloth because it was way not attractive. Okay. There was some people that were attractive, and there were some people that I would say clothes are a better choice. Okay. Because I know it's hot. I get it. And I love that you love yourself and you're confident and you're strong and you don't care, but we got to look. So
basically you say some of that shit just look nasty. I would say what she can't.
Yeah. Oh, buddy, man, you would have had so much fun. Yes, oh, it was going to be so much fun. I'm going to tell you that. I am one of my favorite things. Okay. Some people go to Vegas to gamble. I don't do that. I'm not a gambler. Daddy was a gambler. Daddy could go to Vegas and clean up. You're a gambler, kid?
Yeah, I lived in Vegas. Damn near. I was stationed in San Diego, but I lived in yeah.
Wow. Well, some people go for that. Not me. I did not gamble one time.
But for the records, I go for the titties too, just for the record. You know.
Okay. Some people go for the prostitution because, it's legal. Some people want to get hooked up.
I have.
I'm guessing you've been there too. That's definitely not for me. Some people go for the shows. There's a lot of great shows there.
And then there are times where all three of them are incorporated in the same hotel.
And then there's some people that want to do all that, right?
That would be me. Yeah.
Then there's people like me who just want to watch everything. I love watching people. And if you want a cross section of this country, go to Vegas and watch the folks.
I can just about imagine.
Oh my gosh, hilarious. Every type of person from every part of the world, except for, I'm guessing, religious places. Because when they call it Sin City, honey, it's vices galore. What I found out? This is something I recently learned. I don't even remember where I learned it. What sin, the original meaning of sin is. Do you know what the original meaning of sin is? S-I-N.
Enlighten us.
Okay. The original meaning of sin is off the mark. If you were an archer and you were just off the mark of center, that was called a sin. So sin just means off the mark. You're not straight on. No desire. Desire might just be one sin. Hi, Monty. Monty on the scene.
I am so stupid. Hey, Monty. I am so stupid. But that did feel like it was an epiphany. Like, oh.
Yeah, right? I never knew that. Because I love the etymology of words. I love knowing where words began and what they originally meant. And it was something I read probably in a Bible app or listened to in a Bible app. It was talking about what sin means. Thank you. I'm sure you look good. You always look good, sis. I saw you Sunday. Your son is so handsome. You guys are so beautiful together.
You saw the show or you saw a picture?
No, I saw a part of the show. I was watching.
Thoughts?
It was an open, just talk about what you want. Right. I thought it was great. I just love the connection that you have with your son. I love that connection. And you're smart people. So I'll be watching again. I'm usually very busy on Sundays, but
I wanted your professional opinion, your producer opinion on, because we put all three of us put so much into that show, and we really that was really from the ground up.
Mm-hmm.
And we put a lot of work into it. Those two really worked hard. They really did. Still are.
Lisa said, wanting something that is not for you. The Dalai Lama says that's what sin is. Hi, James. What's up, man? Yeah, I want to see James too. Anyway, my point is there's a lot of people off the mark. They make the decision to be, I think everybody's off the mark, all the time. But in Vegas, they're not shamed by it. So in Vegas, because they want you to be drunk, so you'll go gamble your money away, they let you drink very cheaply and the drinks are strong. And literally, if you're in a restaurant, say, and you got a drink, you take that drink on outside with you. People walking up and down the streets with open bottles, cups, glasses. Somebody gave me a drink that was like this big. I drank that much of it. I couldn't. It was too much. I was worried.
And I know that to be true because I've been there. And it's not only like that there. Just about all casinos are like that. Have you ever been to the casinos on the Indian Reservation in Connecticut?
Yes.
Same thing. Atlantic City, same thing.
If you're an alcoholic, it's perfect for you. If you just like to have fun with alcohol every once in a while, it's fun because you get.
If you're an alcoholic, if you're a drug addict, if you're a sex addict,
thank you,
or all of the above.
That's what I'm saying. It's Vice City.
Those are the places.
I like the word Vice better than Sin City. Sin City sounds better, but Vice City is more appropriate because if you have any of those vices, you are free. You can even smoke. I thought that they had stopped that. You can smoke in the casinos. Yuck.
You can go to any of those one places I just talked about, and you can get laid, paid, and jade all in the same weekend.
Yeah.
If you play your cards right.
You're not supposed to smoke weed in the casinos, but you can smoke cigarettes, which doesn't make sense. It's like, if you're going to allow cigarettes, why wouldn't you allow weed? Weed at least ain't killing you. But, yeah. Monica said we all fall short and miss the mark, but we have to try and do better. Yes. Hi, Keith from the block. What's up?
Keith, hold on. Wait a minute.
AK Blaze. That's right.
I would like to have a word with you, Vernon.
Okay, he's going to talk to you. I'm going to shut up.
Get your butt here, ASAP, brother. That's all it was.
Busy man, I understand.
He is a busy man. He is working. He is doing this thing. Keith, we love you, but
we would like to see your handsome face and come and make us laugh.
Right. I'm running out of jokes. I can never run out of jokes. As long as
Monty said they stopped smoking in Vegas for COVID's sake, and then they started back up again.
They started anything. You know what? But here's the scary part about COVID. They're relaxing masks everywhere. I'm still going to be probably the only fool walking around my mask, even though I'm fully vaccinated.
There's a lot of people like you.
Nah, I ain't playing them games.
Love you too, Keith.
Because too many people be lying.
Well, we're vaccinated.
That part.
So if they're lying, they're lying to somebody and to themselves. It doesn't matter.
That's on it. Yeah.
Although we can still get COVID. Let's be clear, guys. Even if you've been vaccinated, you can still get it. That's when they say it's only 87% efficacy. That means that other percent, we can still get it. We might not get sick from it. We may not know we have it, but we can pass it on to others.
Listen, I want to make a quick announcement. People been hitting me up because I don't know if somebody hacked me. I don't think they hacked me. I guess it's a spam from Adidas. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. At first, it looks like a spam, but I clicked on it. I got brave and clicked on it, and they really are giving sneaks away. This 75th anniversary thing that people are asking me about Adidas is not a spam. It's real. It's a real hyperlink, and they really are giving away sneakers, provided you.
Here's the thing. I don't know how you can tell. I mean, you can only tell if you do it, I guess. But there are so many scams out there.
I know.
So many scams that I just don't know how in the world you know the difference. Unless you are willing to take a chance. I guess if it's important to you, you'll take a chance or not.
Yeah. Well, I did some ducky stuff too. I went to my burner John, that way. If
Gotcha. Gotcha. That makes sense.
You caught that, right?
I did.
Okay.
I get it.
What's up? All right. This joint legit. No, they really giving away sneaks.
Wow.
What it is that they're trying to promote. It's the 75th anniversary of Adidas, and they're trying to promote. So what they do is it's like a little game. You go in there and you pick a box. You pick the right box. Yeah, you get some sneaks. But the catch is you gotta tell 20 other people about it, 20 of your friends about it.
Well, shoot, that's easy. I got a lot of friends to share.
You can get you a couple pairs of sneaks.
Like real friends, real people I know.
Well, but the thing about it though, on social media, this joint just keep bouncing back and forth because I done got 3 more. I done got 3 more joints sent back to me. I'm like, yo, guys, I just sent that to you. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's the only thing. It's like, don't send back to me. Not this time.
Right. I'm wearing the mask until end of the year. Yeah.
I hear that, Monty.
Yeah. I'm with that. Until the end of the year. Yo. Because me and the wife was oh damn, where the hell was we? We was somewhere. Right before it got hot. I think it was Walmart or something like that. And people walking around, I'm like, damn, they just couldn't wait.
What do you mean? For what?
That they already was walking around maskless. I just think that things have been opened up a little bit too fast for me to trust that part.
I think every single person needs to follow their heart. And your heart might get you sick, but you got to follow your heart, because when you walking around mad because you can't do what you want to do, that makes you susceptible to being sick. So go on and be you. And, if you make your mother sick or whatever, that's between you and your heart. That's between you.
So what do you think about them? What do you think about them giving it to infants? Because now they're testing for that 5-month-old.
That's up to the parents. The infants can't make any decisions, but the parents can. And
I mean, do you think they should be, as the government, should be even be offering that?
If a baby can get it and die from it, yes. If they know that babies can be affected and harmed or killed by this virus, they should be trying to find something for them. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't want my baby to get sick because somebody's out wearing a mask that has COVID and doesn't know it. Because they ain't
or don't care. Or don't care.
Or don't care. I mean, my sisters, we have our memorial coming up for my mom, June 19th, and she's like, has everyone had the vaccine that's coming? She's got a newborn. She can't be messing with stuff. Does everybody have it? And everybody does not have it, because some of us, I say us, not me, don't believe in it or have the reservations for it, which is cool. But she's
So
got.
what do you think about? So let me ask you this, Seabreeze.
Mm.
What do you think about companies that require that you have the vaccine or risk losing your job?
That's their right. That's their right. They call companies people. That's the company's right to say, if you're gonna work for me, it's a private company. If you're gonna work for me, you gotta do this, or you can go work for somebody who doesn't care.
I mean, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. The reason why I'm asking that is because here in New Jersey, well, I keep saying here. Well, it is kind of here. In New Jersey, there's a hospital local here, a health system that's actually suing the hospital. The workers are saying that they're infringing on their rights and forcing them to do things that they don't want in their injecting things in their bodies that they don't believe in. Then you don't believe in working here. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay. You don't have to do it. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. It's always a choice. People get all mad. I don't like people telling me what. Then don't do it. Make the choice. But they get to do the same thing. They can make a choice and say, you know what? We don't want people getting sick unknowingly here. Because, okay, say it's a mother. Say it's like my sister, right? She's had her vaccines, but she got newborns at home. She goes out. She meets with you. You don't have the vaccine. You have it, don't know it. Give it to her. She take it home to her babies. Do you think that's fair?
No.
It's not. It's not fair. So that's cool. You do you. But you can't work for me because I don't want that to happen to my employees who have taking care of me, because if you get it, you're not just taking care of yourself, you're taking care of me. But
Now,
that's just my thoughts.
here's the dumb part about that. In order to work in the average hospital, nursing home, even childcare facilities or whatever, you have to get the PP, what do they call it? PP something test. You have to make sure that you don't have certain. So you have to get needle. Oh, what the hell do they call that? Anyway, you have to be vaccinated. You have to prove that you've been vaccinated for the flu and for the. I can't think of what the name of that thing is. Not polio. Can't be polio. I don't remember what it is, but there are a number of vaccinations. And I'm gonna start with the flu because my wife has to get it every year because of her job. Mm-hmm. So what's the difference? That means my point is some of these people they're crying and complaining.
The flu shot is way worse. The flu shot is way worse because they're actually putting the flu in you. When the vaccinations for COVID are not putting the disease in you, it's a totally different technology. It's a different technology. Yeah, they got to get tuberculosis. They got to get all these things.
That's what it was. TB. Thank you.
So Beth said the nurses in Texas are protesting because their jobs are being threatened if they don't get vaccinated. Well, duh.
But you work in a hospital.
And Vernon said most people who deny the vaccine smoke weed from dealers and ain't never heard of the FDA. Absolutely. Smoking on poison. And half of them smoke cigarettes too. And Lisa said one person's rights end where another person's rights begin. Are you like this smart lady that's like a counselor for schools and stuff? And Monty said, I know someone who works for the city and refused the vaccination because of it's his rights, and they changed his shift and his days off and just made him very inconvenienced. That's smart, because that's a little bit different than working for a private company. That's working for the city. So they got to be a little bit more careful what they say, right? What they do. I don't know. I know so many people that won't and haven't gotten it, and I completely respect their rights. I do. I completely do. People should do what they want to do, but at the same time, you should be aware of what you're doing.
So if they have those rights so if they have those rights not to get it, which they do, we're not stating that they don't. So they have the right to not get it. So don't we have the same right for you not to be around me?
Yeah, and I got the same right to have a gun and shoot you. I mean, there's so many things that we got rights for and that make sense, but aren't nearly as important or life-saving, right? You know, they should get the shot. I got mine. All right, Francis. Yeah, I you know, it's just, it's not rational. And I understand there has been so much information put out there, misinformation put out there about this stuff. People are afraid. I get it. They don't trust the government. I get it. They don't trust anybody involved. I get it. Totally. I get it. So research. Really, don't look up online. Go to places where there's expertise. There's experts.
Yeah, don't go to YouTube University, y'all.
Or Twitter University.
Or Facebook. There's more there's more to information than YouTube, y'all. Seriously.
Lisa said, if you don't want to be vaccinated or wear a mask, stay home. Work there. Shop from there. You can stay home, not get it, not give it. Yeah, like this dude.
How much in my home, Seabreeze?
All the time. I think you walk outside for a block. Me, I'm the opposite. That's why someone asked me, they were like, why'd you get it? I said, because I travel all the time. I travel all the time. I am in constant contact with people all the time. Many people all the time. The other day when Hawthorne and I were sitting in front of Caesars, there were no less than 100 people that walked up to us. No less than 100 people came up because they recognized us. So if I'm unsafe,
okay, let me ask you a question.
All these people, they may be unsafe. I'm taking what they give me, or they're taking what I give them to who knows how many, and they're visiting. They're not even from that place. What were you gonna say?
How many times did you get called Clark or Fantasia?
You know, not one time.
Really?
Not one time. They said, I know you. I know your face, more than they said anything. And then some people said something. Now they called him his character from 5 Heartbeats over and over and over and over and over and over.
Who was in 5 Heartbeats?
Red.
Mm-hmm. Red.
Is that the name of the character? The tall redhead guy. He had iconic lines in there. Light skin, big dude.
Nah, but there were 2 of them. One was Red, and the other one was Dresser.
No, he was
one was
Red.
The actual Heartbeat, and the other guy was the promoter. Oh, Red. Yeah, okay.
Red. James said all of his co-workers have been vaccinated except one. He said he doesn't believe in vaccine. Will be interesting to see what they do when we all go back to work like normal.
Fire his ass. That's what you need to do.
They'll if they can't fire him because of that, they'll find another reason.
Yo, that was some stupid shit. Really. Cause she got knocked out. She'll be back. But I'm gonna continue on my rant. That was some stupid shit. Man, where we read that? All my coworkers, he said he doesn't believe in it. Then you don't believe in working here. That's real cut and dry. Like, where do people get this shit from? You're infringing on my what right? Motherfucker, I pay you a salary. That's what right you have. You have the right to punch in on my time clock, and I pay you. Those only rights you got. Like, what the I don't get that. I do not get that. And I equate that with the same as on the job. They'll tell you in a minute. If you're sick, stay home. If you got the flu, stay home. Same shit. You don't have no rights. What do you mean? If you don't believe in it, then don't believe in clocking in. Go home.
I'm telling you, people in this country And I love the people in this country, but they're brats. They're spoiled, rotten. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
I keep freezing up. I have to change hotspot, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's
Ew.
I don't understand it. I can't wait. What's his name? DJ Joe Storm Nation. And when I can do it, I'm going to do it. When I can do what he suggested, because I am getting freaking tired of paying all this money and my dang on Wi-Fi don't work. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and I'm getting angry about it.
Oh, that's right, Keith. Yeah, my business hours are from 9 to 5.
9 to 5.
No, it was that part where he was where the boy came all Billy Badass. I want to talk about your books, motherfucker, and how much I'm getting from your books.
That's what everybody kept saying to him.
And my business hours are what?
I might lose you again because I'm gonna switch over. Beth said, I found it very interesting that employers are allowed to ask if you've been vaccinated. In my interviews, many employers asked, and I walked out thinking, are they allowed to ask me that? Yes, if it's a private company, they are allowed.
They really are. And she's freezing up again. The same as they're allowed to ask you to take certain vaccinations in order to get the job. I'm going to put you out and bring you back in and see if that works. And I'm going to bring you right back in. And she's still frozen. Okay. Let's see what type of morning this is going to be. Okay, normally I'm really a big, huge fan of Restream streaming platform, but I'm here to tell you right now, I'm going to keep it real with you. Restream sucks ass. Because it seems like every time I use Restream, this kind of crap happens. And it seems like the more you pay, the worse the service is. So, yeah. Beth, I'm going to be honest with you. That's very legal. Yeah, they have that right. They froze Cinda on the love connection.
Restream, it's Restream.
It is.
It's Restream because I don't have this problem with Zoom.
It is. I was just saying that Restream sucks ass. I'm not promoting them anymore.
I mean, I love Restream for so many things, but this is ridiculous. What's the point if you're going to get kicked off all the time? I don't like it.
Keith said they froze you on the. Keith said they froze you on the. You had the love connection face.
What's that look? What does that look like? Do you know what that looks like?
You were like.
I was like, what? Oh, great. Awesome. That's nice. Y'all get to see me pretty. Monty said they have to ask will you get the shot and not force you to get the shot because it is still in the experimental stage. No, I thought, well, but I know that's like Pfizer and Moderna are both asking for clearance. It's not, they're almost FDA certified. They don't know all the effects of it, and they're still saying you can still get the COVID. Well, yeah, you can still get the COVID. That's not the issue.
The thing is, like she said, as a private employer, I have that right. Well, one of the stipulations to work here, and you sign this contract saying that you must be vaccinated. And if you refuse, then you don't want to work here. I have that right as a private employer.
The thing is, I don't think if they ask you that, they're also going to ask you a whole bunch of other stuff. So you can't go say, well, it's discrimination. It's my body's or whatever, discriminating against my liberties or whatever. They're not going to tell you that's not why you didn't get the job.
Man, I don't give a damn about your body or what none of the rest of that. Just don't we bring that hot shit around here. Go get a shot. It don't hurt, y'all. It really don't.
It's not about hurting. People are afraid that they're implanting chips in them. People are afraid that they won't be able to have babies anymore. People are afraid of all the bull crap lies that they put out there. That's what they're afraid of.
You know, it's easier to spread a lie than prove the truth.
Always. People believe
And on
lies.
that note, folks,
We're
guess
way
what time?
past due for a 3.5-minute break.
Yeah, well, I gotta go do some personal stuff for 3 minutes.
He's got to go take care of some personal beeswax. So we'll see you guys.
This is the Melanated Morning Show, y'all. We'll be back.
The Melanated Morning Show with DJ Kid Disco and co-host Cinda Williams. WGFB FM radio.
So are you ready?
How it used to be. Something for everyone. 24/7, 365.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
For the health and safety of our guests and team members, we're here for you. That means frequently deep cleaning our stores and wiping down carts and baskets after each use, reserving dedicated shopping hours for our most vulnerable guests, providing masks and gloves to our team members, and offering contactless shopping options through the Target app, like Drive Up and same-day delivery. We are here for you now more than ever, and your health and safety is our highest priority. Learn more at target.com/a bullseye-view.
New Dunkin' Refreshers. Vibrant fruit flavors like strawberry, dragon fruit, and peach passion fruit. B vitamins and energy from green tea. All under 200 calories. Order ahead via the Dunkin' app for a contactless way to order, pay, and pick up in the drive-thru. America runs on Dunkin'. Price and participation may vary. Limited time offer.
Amazon is hiring near you. Earn a competitive wage and start as soon as 7 days. No resume or experience required. Health and safety are a top priority with all of Amazon's roles and sites. Amazon is taking precautions in their buildings to keep people healthy. Go to amazon.com/apply. That's amazon.com/apply. Amazon is an equal opportunity employer.
Hey everybody, it is Shelly Show Williams, host of Single on a Saturday Night. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at Single on a Saturday Night TV. That's at Single on a Saturday Night TV. Follow us on Instagram and we'll follow back. Hey everybody, it's Shelly Show Williams, Philly's Oprah, executive producer of Urban Expressions, Single on a Saturday Night, but I am a business, social media, and media coach. And if you're looking to show up on social media with a purpose, I have a course for you. Have you been struggling as an entrepreneur trying to figure out how to get people to engage, how to get people to buy, how to get people just to see you on social media? I have just a course for you. Please go to ShellyShowWilliams.com to find out more.
WGFB FM radio.
So are you ready?
How it used to be. Something for everyone. 24/7, 365.
Let me clear my throat. I am the legendary DJ Cool. And let me clear my throat. I am the legendary DJ Cool. And if I were you, I would keep my joint locked to DJ Kid Disco. 1, 2, 3. Hey, DJ Kid Disco, let's go!
It's the Melanated Morning Show with DJ Kid Disco and co-host Cinda Williams.
So we're back. It's Wednesday, so because it's Wednesday,
PPC, 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 yeah. PPC, PPC, CPC, yeah. Join so we can grow together. Conversation, that feeling. Let them know what they're missing. Share with your best friend. Tell them come here and listen. Yeah. Lessons, powerful lessons, true confessions. Yeah. PPC, yeah. A powerful tool for you and me. PPC, a powerful tool for you and me. PPC.
So, Seabreeze, what you got going on today?
So today, I am so excited. I have my brother, Charles Hassan Williams, joining us. He is representing for the fathers on today's show. We're going to talk all things daddy. So we're going to talk about our daddy. He's going to talk about him being the daddy. He's going to talk about generally fatherhood. And Eddie, I'm sure, is going to have something to say because he's a daddy. And hopefully Craig will be with us and he'll say something because he's a daddy. And it's going to be fun. We're going to let them do most of the talking. So please come back this afternoon with Shelly Shell Williams and I, and DJ Kid Disco will be there 2 to 4 Eastern. And Craig, whenever he shows up, he has a doctor's appointment today, so he may run a little late. But when he shows up, and we're going to let him talk about how to prepare your child for financial success in their lives, starting from birth. And no matter how old they are if they're just born, if they're 50, you can teach a child. So we're going to talk about that.
Now, if y'all want to know why I'm over here cracking up, Seabreeze, look what Vernon Keith.
I just saw that.
You know what? But hold on. I gotta play it again. I just have to. He is so stupid. Wait a minute.
Hi, Christopher, old man. He's true. It does sound like COVID, or he's a smoker. One of those.
Who?
That's really, his sore throat, right? He Christopher said hi.
Clear my throat.
You don't even resemble that much like a smoker.
Wait a minute.
Let me clear my throat. I am the legendary DJ Cool, and if I were you, I would keep my joint locked to GrownFolksRadio.com. They keeping you up on the latest everything out here. Don't forget the name, GrownFolksRadio.com.
Thank you, DJ Cool. He really is a friend to the station, but damn.
Keithy funny.
Keith is
That's
stupid.
why we gotta have you back on, man, so you can make us laugh in real time.
What up, old man? Hey, old man, I owe you such an apology because I did exactly what you inboxed me and said that I did. You are absolutely correct. I sat down here, smoked one, went upstairs, ate some barbecue. Next thing I know, it was 4 o'clock in the morning. Sorry, bro.
Keith said, is he vaccinated? He might be patient 0. Was hanging out in Wuhan? That's wrong.
But DJ, let me tell you something about DJ Cool. And I've interviewed him about 2-3 times so far in the past year. He is really, really cool. And he's one of those definitely undercover, really, really motivated, awake, Black Lives Matter. Like you can start talking about, you think you're talking about hip hop, and next thing you know, you ask him, and it just.
But in all honesty, isn't hip hop that anyway? That's where hip hop began. That's why it became people of color expressing themselves. You know.
True.
That's the origin.
And I can't go into details just yet, but I want y'all to stay tuned on the Grown Folks Radio because Girlie over there got some. Speaking of hip hop, she got some stuff.
Yes, I do.
And I'm gonna just leave it at that.
And remember early in the show when I did a squeak, it was because I got some news. So it's
yeah. I'm gonna let her handle that because it's her thing. You know what I mean? I'm just the random black guy.
And that's actually, some of it's for PPC and some of it's for the Melanated Morning Show. And speaking of PPC, before I forget, please don't forget to support me and my podcast on Anchor, Spotify, YouTube, not YouTube. What's the other one? iTunes. There's like 12 different podcast platforms I'm on. PPC this week we'll have Jarrell Reed. He is a survivor came from Cabrini Green, doing beautiful things, doing wonderful things in his community and with his, in Chicago, he's down. So I can't wait to have him on next Wednesday on the PPC radio show. But this Friday, I got the blessed task of interviewing him for that one. I love it.
I'm gonna tell y'all something about Seabreeze on some sneak stuff. She be doing some real fly shit on the sneak John. But y'all be lunching. Y'all check out the podcast. I'm gonna start playing elevator music.
Ooh, don't do that. We want to keep them at least here, please. Do this though. Play that. I sent you 2 different commercials and you haven't played one yet. I sent you one from Baz. Yes, I did. I sent you one from Baz that's completely ready to be played. And I sent you, Oh, that's for the book though. That's for the book. That's not for I sent you one from Baz. I sent you one from me. I ain't heard them yet.
Where you sent them at?
To you.
I know that.
I'll resend. But I sent you 2 commercials that I haven't heard yet. One needs music. The other one's complete.
Did you text me and tell me that you sent them?
You know what, y'all? This is what you got to do with DJ Kid Disco. When you communicate with him, you got to communicate in every way. You got to email, you got to text, and you got to call, or he will never know it's there.
Especially if you just email me some stuff. That ain't gonna happen. I read my emails. If she tells me not like, all right, Mondays, I know to look at my email for sure. Because I know work is coming my way from you. So a couple other people I'm doing work for now. Monday is my day. Because, by the way, y'all, program note so that y'all know from now on for the rest of the summer, Mondays and Tuesdays are my official days off. So there's no live show until Wednesday. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are live show days for the Melanated Morning Show. PPC radio shows always on this regular schedule. But me personally, you won't hear me live.
Guess what? Okay. So we're all hearing this for the first time. Once I go hang out with DJ Kid Disco, and he teaches awesome computer that grown folks gave me for this, I might give a show myself on a Monday or Tuesday. You never know.
Yeah, it should be Seabreeze and Keith from Up the Block.
Mm-hmm.
Did I just put him on the spot live on the air?
You always do that.
I know. I do it so well. That's how you got here, girlie. I put you on the spot on the air.
You did. Yeah, you did. Cliff said, Vernon said, like Beetlejuice, I got to say your name 3 times. 3 different mediums, yeah. Cliff said, that's the Philly we be smoking. I think we're going back to the J. Cole.
He spends a lot of time in Philly.
I wonder what you would sound like if you weren't a smoker. I wonder what your voice would sound like.
I weren't a smoker?
Huh?
If I weren't a smoker?
Mm-hmm. I wonder what your voice would sound like. Because it definitely affects your vocal cords. It changes what you sound like. I kind of like that gritty sound that people have. It's a nice texture on the ears. I like it.
You know what I've been hearing a lot lately, that people who are tuning in for the first time that are friends of mine or whatever connected with me. First of all, they think that I do an excellent job. They find it very informative, but they feel as though I have, especially the ladies, feel that I have the perfect radio voice.
The perfect radio
voice. Then I have those who say that I'm a much better talk show host than I am a DJ, which I don't take offense to that.
don't necessarily agree with that because I experienced your DJ skills and I think they're excellent. So I'd say they're equal. That's like somebody telling me I like you better. You're a better singer than an actress. No, I'm not. I'm good at both.
I guess I get into that, Sea Breeze, because I never envisioned. We've had the discussion many times. I never envisioned myself doing just talk radio.
Right.
I'm doing 75% talk radio, not just on this show, but other shows, and 25% DJing now. It's
definitely for me. Ever since I lived in LA, when I had to drive all the time, I always had to drive. I would listen to music. It just got redundant. Terrestrial radio, it just got redundant. Same music over and over and over. And you're in a car 2-3 hours sometimes, somewhere to go, right? So I started listening to talk radio at point. And I found that it took me away because I felt like I was a part of the conversation. And I was talking with them, even though they couldn't hear my comments and there was no structure like this. So I could like tell them my thoughts. I could have called in, but I just felt like the time went so much faster and was so much more productive when I was learning new things. And don't get me wrong, I love my music, but sometimes I just want to hear what people have to say. And it just takes away the loneliness sometimes. People are alone by themselves. So they feel like they're crew. Mm-hmm.
Especially in this past year with COVID, I really do get. It's just me. Period. First of all, like you said, you've experienced my DJing, so that's a serious passion. Those who knows me, when I'm on the wheels, my mixes are methodical because I'm a performance DJ. Mm-hmm. I'm a battle DJ. I'm a performance DJ. I'm a challenge. Whatever you want to call it. So my way of thinking, as compared to a lot of other DJs, is going to be different. I'm going to think about how can I grab your attention and keep your attention. I only got 15 minutes tops, mm-hmm. So I got to create the story and create the storyline that you can follow within 15 minutes, which means I got to jump out the gate and grab your throat from the very beginning with the first song. And it has to be relevant to whatever's going on. So that's just me. But I never would have thought that I would be doing I knew that I've always wanted to do radio. I've done radio for years, but it always had something to do with the music. It would be 75% music and 25% talk. Maybe somebody might write a letter in, or, I'm talking about, or I'm interviewing different, artists or whatever. Yeah. But I never would have thought that I would be doing the type of talk radio that you and I are doing.
Yeah. Cliff said we have great energy together. Thank you, honey. I hope you're well. Vernon or Keith, I call him Keith. He wants you to say you're in good hands with Allstate. He wants to hear what that sounds like.
You are. Wait a minute. That dude is serious too. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Oh, that did sound good. Except for Allstate had a free commercial. Let's stop.
Luke, I am your father. Nobody can do James Earl Jones.
Nobody can do James Earl Jones, but James Earl Jones. I bet you there's somebody out there that has gotten his thing down.
So listen, at 11:40, don't go away. The show's not over. It's just we're going to do some music, and I'm going to do my About Last Night series, even though the Headline Kings, for whatever reason, didn't go down last night. It was just like a goose egg. But I'm still going to play my entries. So one of the joints I'm going to play is, I call it Shawty's Motown Review. Mm-hmm. AKA Shawty does the Huckabuck.
Shawty does the Huckabuck. I can't wait.
Shawty does the Huckabuck. My other one is the Juice Crew does the mashed potato.
No, I've heard that, right? I've heard that.
No, you have not.
This is new?
This is new.
Ooh.
Oh, all three of these are new. Oh. No, I'm not going to play that. No. I just have this knack for combining Motown with hip hop. I don't know where that came from. It was just something I've been doing it damn near my whole career. But here lately, there are certain things that you can involve yourself in that really bring the best out of you that you forgot that you were just that good at. And when it comes to blends and mashups and all that, I've won trophies.
Man, I had so many things I wanted to talk about today, and none of those things have happened.
I'm sorry.
And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I had all these thoughts in my head. I guess maybe I'll talk to somebody else about it. I don't remember them anymore. Maybe tomorrow.
My name's Stanley or something?
Well, I don't know what we've been mostly talked about COVID vaccinations again.
I know. Well, listen, that's a serious thing.
It is.
During these times. But for the record, you do know you can call me at any given time.
Okay. People got lives, you don't want to bug folks.
I ain't trying to hear that bullshit. If you claim somebody as your family member, that shouldn't even,
That's true.
That's
but even my biological family, I don't try to bug them either. People who are busy.
Okay.
They don't care that I'm by myself all the time.
But how many, Cindy, Cindy,
yes.
Let me ask you a honest question.
Thank you, Robbie.
How many times have you called me just on the business thing, said, hey, you forgot to do so-and-so, or this is wrong, and I'm like, you know what? It just so happens I was sitting in front of the computer, zoning out, doing absolutely right or wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a bit. Do I ever say?
Never. Although quite often when I call you knocked out.
Oh, that's different.
That's often too. Thank you, Monty. I will, sweetheart. Don't forget, Monty. Oh, let's announce this now so we don't forget because we can go to music. Next Monday at 8 Eastern, 8 to 10 Eastern, we are doing our monthly Melanated After Dark. And Monty on the scene gonna be with us, Shelly Shell, myself, my girl Bethy Boo. Bethy Boo, I call you that all the time. Is that your MC? We're doing Melanated After Dark. Oh, and DJ Sense 100 is coming. And we're gonna do Let's Talk About Sex, Baby. Last month we talked about self-care. Yes, we mean that kind of self-care. Today we are talking about, not today, Monday from Eastern, we're talking about sex, like between people.
AKA
whatever comes up.
The baloney. Doing the mambo.
Bopping the baloney.
The freak.
Why you gotta just take it there? That's ugly. Bopping the baloney.
Well, it was better what I was going to say.
Okay, well then I'm glad we caught you before you did.
Start with an F, end with a G. Freaking.
You are crude sometimes.
Y'all thought I was going to say the other John, didn't y'all? Yeah. Speaking of John and speaking of movies, real quick, I was watching the Rocky series again. I watch it every other day. And I just love Creed. Have you ever seen Creed?
Yes, it's a great movie.
Remember the part where he finally takes her on it? I'm sorry, I didn't realize my camera was off. Remember the part where they go on their first date and they go to Max's, which is a real place, by the way. Shout out to Max's. They get cheesesteaks. And she explains to him what a John is. And I was like, yeah, she broke it down.
See,
I wish
don't
Keith
watch
was
it
here.
every other day, so I don't remember that scene.
Well, there's a scene, they're sitting there and they're eating, and he said, what's a John? Because you hear her say John a couple of times. What's a John? She says, it's a noun. It's a Philly noun, which it really is. Everything is a John. We sitting here on this John. I'm talking to this John. We talking about that John. You know what I mean? That John. And at 2:00, we're going to come back on the other John, and we're going to talk about the Father's Day John. And she like, what the fuck did you just say?
You hear the silence over here. You just hear cicadas in the background.
I'm gonna tell you what I heard.
That's what you heard. Because we over here been like, okay.
The hell is he saying?
Let's get to John on to another conversation. No.
But Melanie, yes. Finish Melanie After Dark because I'm really
Melanated After Dark. Shelly Shell Williams. Okay, it's all sarcasm. Shelly Shell Williams. Monty on the Scene. Sensen 100. Me. Bethy Boo. We got to come up with your MC name, girl. Or Beth Wagner? Beth Friedman?
Did we give her one?
No, well, I just call her Bethy, but we haven't given her a name yet.
Wasn't she here last year?
Beth? Huh? She's been on the show, yes. She sent us a subject and she came on, yes. But that was a serious subject. I mean, sex is a serious subject too, depending on what you talk
I was
about.
going to say.
But Beth definitely has her thoughts about sex, baby. So she gonna come and tell us those thoughts. I can't wait to hear how open she gets. I hope she really lets us have it because she's funny.
Keith said she turned into a quiet Joy.
She sure did. She was like, she shut the John up. John.
Like,
it's hard for me to say it. John.
You know who you got to hear? The person that just popped on. That's who you got to hear say John.
Who's that?
He ain't even from here. Nobody said John like DJ Joe Store. I can record that and sell it.
DJ Joe Storm, how are you, fella? Haven't heard from you quite a long time. I know you're working. You hear the birds, huh? Yeah, they're pretty. They're singing up a storm. Did y'all see? If you're on my Instagram and my Facebook, you saw the pictures. So last month before I left, we had these beautiful flowers on the porch, and all of a sudden, one of the baskets started dying. It was getting flattened out, and we didn't know what was going on. I was getting very upset because I love my little flowers. They're my, that's my yearly thing. And then it just died, and I was like, "What the heck?" The next thing I know, the other basket starts having it too. Turns out it was birds nesting in my plants on the porch with a great big tree right there. They choose my basket of flowers to make their nest. And so,
you left it there?
Do what?
Did you leave it there?
Yeah. William was getting upset because they were killing the flowers, but after thinking about it, he was like, that's okay. So the first it was, the mother and father. Then they would go back and forth on one egg. And so I got pictures of the egg. I got pictures when the father was on there. And then now when I came back from my trip, the babies are born, and it was twins. There's two of them. The flower is completely dead. And so I just was like, okay, this is an illustration of life. One life for four. And although as soon as those little birdies fly away, I'm going to throw that thing out because it's not cute anymore. It's very ugly. But right now it's still somebody's home. So,
Joe, I got you.
Porch though.
I got you. No, I'm just replying to Joe. I got your message, Joe. Seabreeze is going to call you when we get off the air. I'll talk to you.
Okay.
We'll talk.
Okay.
Birds. That's what we're talking about, right? I had a brain fart real quick.
That's okay because you were doing more than one thing.
Yeah, I was actually doing three things. So, go ahead, Seabreeze. You're talking about the birds. I was listening.
I finished that story. It was about a cycle of life, which was interesting considering all the new births in my family and
how many?
The deaths in my family. So far, 3 new ones, one coming in July and one coming later in the year. Yeah, he wasn't happy about it. He didn't want, he was talking about moving them or pushing them out, and I was like, please don't. I don't know if they might leave the egg if we touch the nest, so let's let it alone. But they're like totally comfortable. Seriously, I can walk right up to them, right up. I typically don't because I don't want to, impede on their boundaries, but I've seen the maintenance man came and killed another nest because we had 2. One up in the walls of our home, and then the other was in the basket. And they came and they got the one out the wall. They pulled it out and they just threw it away. And I was so mad. As a matter of fact, the mother of those babies, because they were born, is still out in a tree looking for her kids. It's so. I was like, you don't care about life. I wanted to hurt that man.
Okay. Whoever it was that said that they heard that the price is right, I was doing good until she told that story.
Oh, yeah. Right? That deserved that.
No.
What?
The reason why I'm going to say no, they weren't getting it. You were getting that.
For what?
Because I'm the maintenance man myself. What the hell am I supposed to do with a goddamn birds? I'm throwing that shit in the trash. I got 6 other work orders to do.
Well, you can take that. Don't on back to your damn self. Life is like.
What was I supposed to do with it?
Put it on the ground. Something. You don't throw it in the garbage. 2 baby chicks. You just throw them away like trash.
I got work to do.
Okay, whatever.
And that's
if that's your answer, then I don't know you like I thought I did.
That's exactly the answer that you would get.
And that's the answer that I would give him is kiss my yellow tail.
But you gotta look at it from both angles though, right? To be fair.
My answer is put it on the ground, at the very least, give them a chance. That's my answer. Not throw it in the garbage.
But then
that's like when people take their babies and throw them in garbage.
Oh,
you don't throw away life.
I agree.
I don't agree with that. You got to think about that.
Listen, I wouldn't have touched it at all. I would have left it there. But you said it was in the walls.
My cousin said birds will destroy your property. I had to quit feeding them. Then they went and crapped all over her car. That's the thing she got. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't feed them near your property. Like we have trees in the back. We were talking about getting feeders. That's where we would do it, because if you feed them, they use the bathroom right away. They have very fast metabolism. Keith said, you chew up a worm and spit it in their mouth, you insensitive mongrel.
I mean, what the hell am I supposed to? No, I'm telling you what the average worker is going to.
No, I understand what you're saying.
Look at Girly. Yes,
money's on my side.
No, I'm looking at the other Girly.
Oh, Shelly. Yeah.
Look at Girly right there. Hi,
Life
Girly.
is precious. And you know what? I've had to think about that when I've had animals, little tiny animals in my house, because I am less likely to look at them as an animal and more as a pest. But they are God's. So if it's a singular one, I'll gladly trap it and put it outside. I try not to kill animals, even the little itty bitty ones.
Yeah, she did. James, she did say, "Kiss my yellow tail." Yeah, you came in on the tail end. Speaking of,
oh, hi, King.
no pun intended.
Okay,
but you
I have to repeat the story before we got 1 minute. Before we go to music, King, there was a baby birds in the little round thing. I can't swear to. There's a little round thing like a vent or whatever. There was a nest with baby birds, and we didn't know what it was. And William called the maintenance people, and they came, and it was baby birds that had just been born. No, Keith, God has to forgive me every time I kill a roach. And the maintenance man just threw them away. He put them in the garbage. And I was very upset about it. And DJ Kid Disco was saying, they're going to say, this is my job. I ain't got no time to do nothing else. I'm going to throw it away. And I'm saying life is life is life. And then Keith, thanks a lot, brings up roaches.
Because I did it like I always do, y'all. I played Negro devil's advocate.
People think that I am crazy, but I talk to animals and insects. I do. I talk to them. If I want them to do something, I ask them to do it. Like, for instance.
So what do you want the roaches to do?
When I've had ants, say, and I don't want ants, I try first. I say, okay, family, because you're family. Can you please do me a favor and leave? I know you're hungry, you're feeding yourselves, you're taking care of yourselves, but do you mind doing that somewhere else? I do. I talk to them. I ask them to leave because I believe there's vibrations where you can communicate with all animals. Now it's their choice what they do. If they don't want to work with me, then I might call Terminex.
Okay.
Hey, I'm a true nature girl. I ain't one of them freaks. I love God's world.
Okay.
Although I will say this, I don't love having animals in my house all the time. I do love birds and fish, just like my mom, and cats and dogs, but I like them in their place. Although we have made dogs and cats in our place, and every once in a while, I want me a dog. I want a couple dogs later in life when I can actually take care of them.
Monty just called you.
I like them out there.
Monty just called you the bug whisperer.
It's the animal whisperer. I'm not just talking about little animals. I'm talking about all animals. I talk to them. And Shelly, they are intruders when they're in your house. Yeah, the drain pipe, Monty. Christopher said roaches in his death row voice, no love for the other side. I don't know what that means. I'm not.
It's a hip hop reference.
I
you know what? This is what we got to do.
True.
We got to really get you up to speed on some hip hop lingo, jargon, and.
Well, I've heard of death row, but he could have been talking about like real death row. I don't know if he's talking about which death row he's talking about.
Mm-hmm. Good point. No point.
So it's time for music, you guys. Please listen to this mashup. He got 3 of them that we're gonna share. Is that right? 3?
4.
3 mashups.
I'm trying to do 4.
Maybe 4 if we have time. Try the whispering to animals, you guys. It works. Before you go to killing them.
So tomorrow we'll be back at 10 o'clock. And we're not going to talk about anything. And we're going to talk about whatever. Shit. 2 o'clock. Come back.
Okay. Keith said he's going to ask for forgiveness from the pregnant roaches he slaughtered. They are a must kill. Stop the roach bloodline. He's so sad. Okay, music. See y'all tomorrow. Come back today. Especially family. Come back, see Hassan. 2 to 4.
Yeah. That part of the equation. Yes. Okay. We're going to go to music. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're just going to play a couple tunes. Hip hop does the huckabuck. That part.
The Melanated Morning Show with DJ Kid Disco and co-host Cinda Williams.
Hey, this is Cinda Williams, and you're rocking with my super producer, DJ DJ Kid Disco.
Listen closely, so your attention's undivided. Many in the past have tried to do what I did, but just the way I came off then, I'm gonna come off stronger and longer, even with the drum off. I'll keep on going and flowing just like a river. I got a whole lot to give, so I'm a giver. Little at a time, new trails I'm blazing. Action is in effect and always stays in. Yeah, just like a shot from a cannon. I am the man in charge, and I've been planning a jam strong enough that it can lift your soul. I'm the originator, and my rhymes are made of gold. Once you hear the capital A, rap it'll stay with you for a while. It won't go away unless you force it, because it stays with you, my friend. And if you force it away, I'ma hit you again. I project my voice so it's right in the crowd. There's a sign at the door, no biting allowed. And if you didn't read it, I suggest you do so, or you'll be stranded just like Caruso. Sleep if you wanna, go ahead, get some shut-eye. A man broke his jaw trying to say what I say on the microphone. He should have left it alone, just for the record. Let it be known that my ego's only partially grown. And never would I ever condone fighting in any form. Yo, I'm only warm. That verse was the calm. Now here's the storm. Next up, yo, I believe that's me. Craig G, light up the mic for the symphony. This jam is dedicated to all unoptimistics that thought I wasn't coming out with some exquisite rhymes. But that's alright, cause now I'm back to kill all the rumors and straighten the facts of me. Not rocking rhymes like I always used to, but you jumped on the tip when you heard me in the Juice Crew. You said, ain't that something? Yo, Craig, I heard you in that jam, it is pumping. I apologize. Oh yeah, and can I have your autograph of me and my grandma? That's how I'm living. On surprise mode, don't even sleep. Try not to keep your eyes closed, cause if you do, when you awaken, your so-called spot will be taken. I'll take it over like a greedy executive, cause on the mic, my perspective is to be the best in all rap events, and since I have a car, I call experience. Next up, yo, I believe that's me. Cool G-Rap, light up the mic for the symphony. Yo, Marley gives a slice. I get nice and my voice is twice as horrifying as this in price. Goes deep till you fell in a spell of sleep. And while I'm counting the money, you count sheep. When G-Rap strikes the mic, I recite the type of hype that you like to make the people unite. I grip up hips and zip up lips, step on reps. You flip and wanna sip on my tip. Take a deep breath because you don't have another left. Coming back like I'm avenging my brother's death. Making veterans run for medicine, cause I put out more lights in a fight the Con Edison. Rip the damn page like I'm on a rampage. So if you want rage, I'ma make front page. Read the headlines, suckers, the day's the deadline. Your head is way past bedtime. Can't kill low, solo, cause you're still low. Soft like a pillow, my rap is rougher than Brillo. So fear me, don't dare me. And don't compare me to him when you hear me. Talk about a battle, but you ain't yet ready for war. Your metaphor sucks more than a whore. You can't replace me, ice me or ace me. Face me, face me, slice me or erase me. Bite me or taste me. I'll show you that I got force. My rap burns your mouth like hot sauce. Run for water while I break your tape recorder. Serve the sucker, the order is manslaughter. Another rapper, G-Rap Rex, he's rated X. The meaner boy is sex. Next, the amplifier gets used and abused. Pump so loud we might blow a fuse. This is anger, madness, ready to hang up. Rapper a singer, I'm putting up my middle finger. Next up, I believe that's me. Big Daddy can't get on a mic for the symphony. Setting it off, letting it off, beginning. Rough till the ending. You never been in the move, the groove with the smooth rap lord. Like a bottle of juice, rhymes are being poured down your ear, crisp and clear as I prepare to wear tear and smear. Then I'm out of here with the mark left that you can all cling. Cause rocking a party, yo, it's a small thing. I've written many places on regular basis and broken down mics for the only traces that I've been there in there at the party. The mic had my prints and on it was a body. So take caution, I'm not horsing around in a throwdown clown, I'm taking yours, son. So just acknowledge the way that I kicked it, cause if rap was a house, you be evicted and dismissed from the microphone.
choking on a poem, cause daddy's home. And battling me is hazardous to help. So put a quarter in your ass cause you played yourself. Like a game in the arcade, you need a far aid. I'm walking the path that the law made. I'll attend and then begin to send a speech to reach and teach. So just say when, so I can let lyrics blast like a bullet. My mouth is the gun, on suckers I pull it. The trigger, you figure, my pocket's getting bigger. Cause when it comes to money, yo, Grant's my nigga. You've got the groove, MCs, freeze, stand still. Nobody move, it's a sabotage. As I take charge, don't barge. Cause goddamn, I'm living large like a giant. You're nothing but a midget, a small digit. You ain't with it, forget it, quit it. I reign superior, always taking care of ya. No frill rappers, you will evaporate, disintegrate, deflate to your fate as the great will dominate. Straight to the state of reigning, gaining. So put Cain in that category, period, in the story. Story.
Who I was on one when I did that.
That was good. I like that.
Here comes the next one.
Nice mix.
Here comes the next one. A little bit of Slick Rick does the mashed potato. Yeah, that part.
Hey, this is Cindy Williams, and you're rocking with my super producer, DJ Kid Disco.
Dotty, we like to party. We don't cause trouble. We don't bother nobody. We're just some men that's on the mic. And when we rock up on the mic, we rock the mic. For all of y'all, keeping y'all in hell. Just to see you smile and enjoy yourself. Because it's cool when you're causing cozy condition and that we create. Because that's our mission. So listen to what we say. Because this type of shit, it happens every day. I woke up around 10 o'clock in the morning. I gave myself a stretcher. Morning yawning. Went to the bathroom to wash up. Had some soap on my face and my hands up on the cup. I said, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the top choice of them all? There was a rumble double. 5 minutes it lasted. The mirror said, you are you conceited bastard. That's true. That's why we never have no beef. So then I washed off the soap and brushed the gold teeth. Used to have a volley cause my skin gets pale. And then I got the files for my fingernails. True to the night and on my behalf. I put the bubbles in the tub so I could have a bubble bath. Clean, dry was my body and hair. I threw on my brand new Gucci underwear. For all the girls I might take home, I got the Johnson's baby powder and the Polo cologne. Fresh, dressed like a million bucks. Threw on the ballet shoes and the fly green socks. Stepped out my house, stopped short. Oh no, I went back in. I forgot my Kango and then I nearly I ran through her. I bumped into my old girl from the. This is the girl played hard to get, so I said, what's wrong? And she looked upset. Now, what was I to do? Just crying over me and she was feeling blue. I said, don't cry, dry your eyes. Here comes your mother with those two little guys. I mean, mother stepped up, said to me, looked Sally in the face and decked her in the punched her in the belly and stepped on her feet. Slammed the child on the hard concrete. The bitch was strong, the kid was gone. Something was wrong. I said, what is going on? I tried to break it up. I said, stop it, leave her. She said, if I can have you, she can either. She grabbed me close by my socks. So I broke the hell out like I had the chicken pot. But she gave chase. She caught up quick. She put her finger in the face of MC Rick. She said, why don't you give me a plane so we can go cruising in my OJ? And if you give me that okay, I give you all my love today. Ricky, 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 can't you see? Somehow your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your jazzy ways. So, MC Rick, my love is here to stay. And on and on and on, she kept on. The bitch been around before my mother's born. I said, cheer up. I gave her a kiss. I said, you can't have me. I'm too young for you, miss. She says, no, you're not. Then she starts crying. I says, I'm 19. She said, stop lying. I says I am. Go ask my mother. And with your ring, I can't be your lover. To the tick-tock, you don't stop. To the tick-tick, and you don't quit. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it.
This is the Melanated Morning Show. So we going to stay conscious on this next one. Yeah.
By the way, before you finish out, happy birthday, Prince. I miss you and I love you so much.
Yes, I should have did a Prince joint, but I didn't. I saw it. I really saw
Do it today.
I can. Yes, I can.
Okay. Because he's my forever.
Whew. Here's one of my faves.
Hi, Robert.
Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Kango Kid from the legendary rap group UTFO. You know the hit, Roxanne. And what you're doing right now is you hanging out with my dude, DJ Kid Disco. You heard? I'm out.
Nessie.
A boy's born in hot down Mississippi, surrounded by for one that is so pretty. His parents give him love and affection to keep him strong, moving in the right direction, living just enough for the city. His father works some days for 14 hours, and you can bet he barely makes $1. His mother goes scrub the floors for many, and you best believe she hardly gets a penny, living just enough, just
Broken glass everywhere. People pissing on the stage, you know they just don't care. I can't take the smell, can't take the noise. Got no money to move out, I guess I got no choice. Rats in the front room, roaches in the back, junkies in the alley with the baseball bat. I tried to get away, but I couldn't get far, cause a man with a tow truck repossessed my car. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Standing on the front stoop, hanging out the window, watching all the cars go by, roaring as the breezes blow. A crazy lady living in a bag, eating out of garbage pails, used to be a fag hag, such a dance to tango, skipped the life and dango. A zircon princess seemed to lost her senses, down at the peep show, watching all the creeps, so she could tell her stories to the girls back home. She went to the city and got so did it. She had to get a pimp, she couldn't make it on her own. Don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes, it makes me wonder how I keep from going under. A child is born with no state of mind, blind to the ways of mankind. God is smiling on you, but he's frowning too, because only God knows what you'll go through. You'll grow in the ghetto, living second rate, and your eyes will sing a song of deep hate. The places you play and where you stay looks like one great big alleyway. You'll admire all the number book takers, thugs, pimps, and bitches, and the big money makers, driving big cars, spending 20s and 10s, and you want to grow up to be just like them. Smugglers, scramblers, burglars, gamblers, pickpockets, peddlers, even panhandlers. You say I'm cool, I'm no fool, but then you wind up dropping out of high school. Now you're unemployed, all non-void, walking around like your pretty boy Floyd. Turned stick-up kid, but look what you done did. Got sent up for an 8-year bid. Now your manhood is took and you're a Maytag. Spend the next 2 years as an undercover fag, being used and abused to serve like hell. Till one day you were found dead in the cell. It was plain to see that your life was lost. You was cold and your body swung back and forth, but now your eyes see sing the sad, sad song of how you live so fast and die so young. So don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my head. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Yo,
I haven't seen you have that much fun listening to music in quite some time, girly.
Oh, I always have fun listening to music.
Yeah, you do. But you just had extra fun, did that? That's good, though. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Did. A little of the old, a little of the newer. Always nice.
And it just made so much sense with the whole flip. Because they still talking about that now. Sometimes it seemed like a jungle. Yeah, so we will see you guys tomorrow. We have 1 minute into 12. Stay tuned for Cool DJ Frank. Want to send his favorite.
Yes. I'm telling
That's
you
her-
guys, if you just want some awesome music to keep you motivated and move, go to www.thegrownfolksradio.com.
With the E.
With the E. One always has an E. I don't know why, but it does.
Some stuff I think
Strange
of when
random black guy made that decision.
I really truly was the random high black guy like that day. Anyway, yeah.
But it's kind of like my panty, how panty is spelled my special way.
Yeah.
It's
They still
spelled
think
my
you're talking about your
special way.
draws. Yeah.
Not
that
the
part.
draws.
Speaking of the draws, we will be doing the draws in 2 hours.
2 hours. We're not doing the draws. It's not the draws. PPC, y'all. Come on back.
What does PPC stand for now?
It personal powerful conversations.
That part.
Mm-hmm.
So for the last 2 hours, you have been hanging out with myself and MCC Breeze, and this has been
The Melanated Morning Show with DJ Kid Disco and co-host Cinda Williams.
that part. All right, y'all. Bye.